body stay vicious. I be up in the gym, just working on my fitness. He's my witness. I put your boy on rock, and he be lining down the block.
Good morning. It's Friday, and I'm going to film a get ready with me for you to, for your entertainment pleasure on Monday afternoon when you get home from work. I'm going to do a healthy makeup look for the gym. I'm going to start with the Healthy Glow Summer Tint Moisturizer from Tilbury. And like I said, it starts off that color and then it self-adjusts. Look, it self-adjusts. I don't know if it has SPF in it or not. Heather sent me this in a goodie box, and so I haven't studied it, you know, like I would study something if I ordered it myself. But anyway, there you have it. Oh, look. Got a healthy glow already, right? All right, I'm going to put the Lasting Perfection concealer on my lids. And this one's from Leanne. Leanne sent me this. I wonder how Leanne and her puppy, Luna, I think it's a Yorkie. Get that rubbed in. I shouldn't do both of them at the same time because it sets up really fast. I have red veiny lids. Probably, I think I always have. I think I've always spent a lot of time concealing my lids, even before I started the Latisse. All right, now I'm going to I'm going to set that. And I'm going to use the Renutriv powder, the one that smells like chemicals. So, some of you enjoyed story time last time when I was talking about the neighbor that came to get the boys to walk her dogs. And so one time when I about 2 years ago during prom season, I was accepting a lot of prom jobs, and I drove to Goose Creek and to do one girl hair and makeup. I drove to Goose Creek to do a prom hair and makeup, and it was a really nice neighborhood. And I noticed when I was driving in, you know, all the houses were, you know, well kept, you know, middle class, nice, you know, mostly two-story houses. Anyway, I got to the address of the house that where I was supposed to do the hair and makeup, and their house was run down. They had like a bucket on the porch that they'd been putting cigarettes out in. The grass was dried up or weedy. kind of overgrown. Their yard hadn't been edged. Maybe there were some screens torn. Maybe the storm door was dirty. Anyway, when I got in, they had, I think they put away a pit bull. They had drapes that blocked light on every window. And the girl that answered the door was, I thought she was the one that was going to get it. She looked like a teenager. Well, she was the stepmom. And the teenager, like the difference in age between the stepmom and the teenager were probably 5 years. And then the stepmom had two little kids, and they had some kind of video game goggles that they were playing with. And the littlest one was a toddler, and he had, I think he was autistic. And he had really OCD tendencies. Like, he liked to line things up. And they would have fun when he wasn't looking to move things out of order, and he would notice as soon as he turned around that something had been moved. Let's do the eyebrows. Anyway, during the conversation with the stepmom, this brush from Bobbi Brown. So while we were waiting, the little girl had gone, the teenager had gone to have her hair. No, I don't know where she was. I cannot remember. Oh, she had gone to get her nails done. I guess her dad brought her. Anyway, during that conversation, the mom brought up that they weren't usually awake during the day, that they sleep during the day and they're up at night. And the stepmom was missing some teeth. I think her skin was bad. The dad had like some heavy chains on. It's been a while. I can't remember where they were. Whether they were around his, I think there was one around his neck. Anyway, he, also in the conversation it came up that they fed the alligator, which I don't judge them for that. I know y'all are all going to not all of you will get uptight over that, but you're not supposed to feed, well, the only reason I wouldn't feed the alligator is I'm not afraid of them, but I don't want them to get tame because I don't want them to have to be shot because they're too tame and they come up out of the water towards people to be fed. But anyway, they admitted that they lived in Goose Creek, and Goose Creek has a lot of alligators. Anyway, they admitted that. And when he paid me, he pulled this big wad of money out of his pocket and flipped the money, you know. Anyway, so I'm assuming that they sold meth. I didn't smell anything funny while I was there, though. But the whole thing was odd. And I was glad when the job was over with and I was on my way home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm careful now. I don't know how you judge that. You can't judge what kind of clientele you're going to have by the neighborhood you go to, obviously. You know? All right, so this was the universal that I put on my I did some contouring right here on my eye with the Chanel Tan de Soleil Universal. I'll put that there. Okay, let's put, I'm going to put the Ofra highlighter. It's Rodeo Drive. I'm going to put that on my, concentrate that on the center of my lid. I'm going to put the Tom Ford. I wish I hadn't put up the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to draw a baby wing. I don't have any more meth stories.
Hold up. Check it out. Baby, baby, baby. If you really want, honey, get some patience. Maybe then you'll get a taste.
Alright, I got one wing on, and it looks like it needs some attention. I'm going to take this, I think this is a Laura Geller brush. I don't remember. Like I said, I got it off of Makeup Alley from a girl. And I'm going to clean up this line. There's one wing. Turned out pretty good, didn't it? Don't jinx it though. So I went and got my Jaclyn Hill palette so that I could touch up my wing with this Abyss. And there, it's touched up now. Now I'm going to go underneath my lashes. I do not like my bottom lash line clean. So I'm going to take a warm color first. I think it's called Hillster. And I'm running that under my iris. Then I'm going to take, I'm going to take it all the way to the outside. Hillster all the way to the outside. Then I'm going to take Central Park and put that on the outside. Then I'm going to take Central Park and I'm going to put it right there. There we go. Gonna need to do it at the other side. You know how I like to do the same thing to both eyes. It's warm with all these lights. I know. Where. There we go. Then we'll put this Enlight. It's one of her highlight colors. I think it's satin. One of them's really metallic. That one's just more satin. I'm going to put that under my brow. I'm going to pack it under there. And I look like I have a light, some skin coming through right here. There. Dragging this down. I'm gonna, ooh, this is a good color. I'm gonna take this color right here. And it is called Butter. I've used that before and liked it. Make it transition better up here. Make that central part diffuse better here. And under here. All right, it's hot. Let's do some mascara. Monsieur Big. I think this little sample is getting dried out. So are there any more good movies out this weekend? We went to go see what we wanted to see last weekend. And I haven't even looked at the movie schedule. We're still watching Imposter on, I don't know whether it's Netflix or Amazon. I think it's Netflix. It's pretty entertaining. It's got enough hair and makeup in it to keep me entertained. And it's got enough intrigue in it to entertain Pat. Oh, can you tell the difference in my room that there's less echo? Pat got me something else for my studio room to help with the acoustics. I'll show you before we're all done here. That was mostly what this was all about. This toot was so that you could hear how much better the acoustics are today. All right. This look is not very exciting. Oh, we don't have any foundation on. That'll help, won't it? So far, we only have on the, let's just not do foundation. How about that? We'll do, we'll just do that Healthy Glow. We'll do some Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I know I used enough of this that it buffed that out. So this brush right here, it really diffuses, you know. I'm going to carry what's on my brush around my nose where it's a little red there. Seems to be getting redder with the more that I rub on it. All right, and then I'm going to use this Renutriv powder as my foundation. Let's see how that does. You really can see skin through it. But I'm going to the gym, so it doesn't matter, right? Ugh. It really does smell like chemicals. Yeah, it's probably not a do-over. All right, let's put some going back to my LaMer Mercier. You know how many of these I've used? One. This is my original one I bought. And how many times have I told you that I was wearing this particular product? It just lasts forever, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. Y'all might use up. Do y'all use up makeup products? I don't use up stuff. Ever. I guess because I have so much. And I don't use one thing over and over and over again. I feel like I use this over and over again, though. All right, there's the LaMer Mercier. This is really a boring look. No, you can't cut it off just because I said my look was boring. I'm dragging this down a little further. I like my stuff drugged in. Oh, here, let's powder underneath. We're gonna use the LaMer underneath. It's illuminating. See, it made the end of my nose go. All right, let's put something on the lips. I saw in one of my videos that I edited recently, I like the lip that I was wearing, and I think it was. Here, let's go ahead and get the brows while we're at it. This is the chocolate brow gel. it's dark, isn't it? Here, let's comb it. I combed it down first because I didn't want to get it on my skin. Which I did anyway. All right. The Dose of Colors in Stone. I'm not using the frenemy with it because the frenemy makes it too pink. I like this more mauvey look, right? Alright, you can see all my veins and everything in the side of my face. I'm not digging that look. Alright, let's put some more mascara on. Where's the mascara? Okay, this is my Friday midday going to the gym look. I tried to use minimal products so I would have kind of a naked face look. I don't look naked, I know. Anyway, let me know in the comments if this Get Ready With Me gave you some... Look at this brow. I can't wait to get that fixed. Here, let's put some... Let's put a... There. Let me know if this Get Ready With Me gave you some ideas. Where does it go? On things you hadn't thought of before. And Ruth requested a K-Beauty makeup trend. Not skincare, but makeup trend video. I'll work on that Monday, and I'll have that up for Tuesday morning or Wednesday.
To the L-I-C-I-O-U-S to the D to the E to the